What if I told you that there is a tool that can gather detailed information of any website just with one click? This tool can extract emails from a website, discover social media accounts linked to it, retrieve domain registration details, pull DNS records, locate all archived versions of the website. Having and using this tool will save you a lot of time and effort when performing a website OSINT. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so the tool that I'm going to show you is called WebRecon, which is an OSINT tool for websites. And you can see that it always gets updated, and it currently has like 200 stars, and it's been updated 5 days ago. We can scroll down a little bit. We can see how we can install it, how we can use it, what it can be used for. It can extract images, emails, social media, DNS intelligence, whois lookup, historical analysis, and much more. So to use this tool, all you have to do is first install the dependencies. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to create a virtual environment by typing python 3 -m venv, and then I'm going to be typing the tool name, which is WebRecon. And the next thing that I need to do is to activate this virtual environment by typing source WebRecon, which is the folder that we have created, bin activate, hit enter, and right now we are in the virtual environment. Now we need to paste this command in our terminal like this, hit enter, and now all the dependencies are going to be installed. After we're doing this, we are going to copy the tool source code from here. I'm going to click on row, Ctrl A to select all, and then Ctrl C. Come back to my terminal, and then I'm going to type nano to create a new folder, and I'm going to be calling it WebRecon.py. Hit enter, and you can see that I already have one, so I'm going to remove it like this. And right now I'm going to type this command again, paste, and then Ctrl O to enter, Ctrl X to exit. And right now we can use the tool. So I'm going to be typing python 3 WebRecon.py, hit enter, and we can see how we can use this tool. We can obviously tell it to not use DNS Reconnaissance or whois lookup, etc. And we can tell it which sites or page or how many pages need to be crawled and the number of depth. For me, I'm just gonna be using the normal options that comes with it. So I'm gonna be typing HTTPS like this, and I'm gonna be using it on my website. So I'm gonna say cybersudo.org, and then I'm gonna hit enter, and now it's going to start. And as you can see, the first thing it's doing is that it's downloading all the images that were found on the website. And once all these files or images gets downloaded, it's going to extract all the metadata and put them in a JSON file. So if you are investigating a website, you might need to download all the images, because sometimes you might find some very, very juicy and important information that you won't be able to find otherwise. For example, you can find names, geo coordinates, or email addresses, devices being used, and more. And here we can see some information that we have got. For example, the DNS server. We can see that I'm using Hostinger, when it was created, etc. We can obviously scroll down more and get more information. I need to close my browser in order for it to open built-in. So what I'm going to be doing is close my browser like this. So you want to make sure that the browser is closed, because it's going to open this website using your Firefox or your default browser, and it will check which technologies are being used. We can also see the crowd links, subdomains found, show social media accounts, and TXT records that I'm using Titan, for example. We can see a LinkedIn profile and some other information right here. So to find all of this information, I need to open the folder that's called WebRecon -output, and then I can go to and click on this file. I can obviously open it using my notepad or with my browser. And right here we can see some accounts. For example, right here I can see the Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram account of Z Security. Because they are tied to my website somehow, I think it has crawled all the links and checked in the links what information I have. We can also see some services or We can also see some links that were extracted from my website. And we can also see a checkout page, for example. We can see some comments right here. And we can scroll down more to get more information. And you can see the file, how big it is. And we can see right here all the metadata of all the images that got extracted. Let me come back to the folder because I want to show you something. If I click right here, I can see only the metadata, for example, of all the images, as you can see. And I can also click on gallery, and this will show me all the photos that has been downloaded. And I can also see the full resolution of each image. So I really think that this is very, very cool. And we can also open a CSV file of all the images, etc. So you can already see how advanced this tool is. Even if you are using Cloudflare, this is still going to work. And I highly recommend you follow Tech Enthusiast on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and all of his social media accounts, because I really think that he's doing a great job creating very advanced OSINT tools for the community. So I really hope that you liked this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more valuable content, and I'm going to see you in a future video.